Hey guys, welcome back. Captain Bailey here, First Mate Hugo. It's Friday night. It's been a long week, alright? But what we're going to do tonight, seeing I had my brew mind going for most of the day, we're going to do a cider. Alright, we're going to brew up a cider. And we're doing it a little bit differently this time. So, sit back, fill your mugs, because the captain's raising anchor, and we're going to set sail on another homebrew adventure. Alright, this is what the pumpkin looks like, all spread out. I just put 2 cans of some store-bought organic pumpkin. Put 2 cans, 2 15-ounce cans, spread it out on here. We're going to get it in the oven at 350 for an hour, and when it cools down, we're going to add this to the fermenter with the apple juice, and we'll be good to go. Alright, and before we get started, Hugo's over here, and as you can see, we got Craig's cask going, so we'll be rocking out while we brew here to Craig at Craig Tube. He's got his Friday night cask. So we got him on the phone, and Hugo's ignoring the brew day, and he's just going to watch Craig. And alright, over here, what we got going on here, I got my pot, got some apple juice, the apple cider, so we're going to have apple juice. As you saw before, I put the pumpkin in the oven for an hour. I just got a little crusty over here, so I'm not going to try to take some of that, but this is what I got left to work with. Got a little overdone, but hey, this just caramelizes it, gets the flavors of the pumpkin. So I'm going to put this into here, warm this up. Let me crank this up a little bit. Not bringing it to the boil. There's no need to boil because it's all, you know, pre-made juice. I just want to get it on the simmer because I want to put, I'll check the ABV when I'm done to see if I need to add more sugar or not. But what we're going to do is put some of this brown sugar in. Because brown sugar with the pumpkin and some spices. I'm going to add some cinnamon, nutmeg, and whatever, just regular pumpkin pie spice that I mixed up together. Add that into here, and I'll start off with a half a cup. Yeah, I think I'll start off with a half a cup because obviously with certain juices, it's what they do is with certain juices, I think they come out as regular, like 4% ABV on apple juice. So let me get this in here. It's hard to work with the camera with 2 hands. Maybe set it up on the tripod here so I can shoot some of this. Me putting this in here. All right, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the heat on. Add my half a cup of brown sugar. Simple, easy brew day. It's been a long week, but I wanted to do something different with my cider. Sorry about the camera angle, but yeah, I want to do something different with my cider. You know, the last time I did a holiday cider, I added the you know, the spices and things like that, so and it came out really good. It did. But now I want to say, hey, I like pumpkin. I've done a pumpkin ale, so I think, hey, let's put these 2 together and see what we got. So let's get this in here, so that way, just give it a good mix. That way, you know, when it gets into the fermenter, we'll be all ready to go. And we just top it up with our apple juice. And I decided to go with 2 cans because I want that big pumpkin flavor. You know, I love pumpkin. And when I do my pumpkin beers, I add like anywhere from 60 to 80 ounces. You know, sometimes those 3 big 30-ounce cans. So I'm just going to just not bring this up too high with the heat, just keep it on low. Mix this stuff up real good because I really don't want to get it too hot because obviously I want to be able to have my yeast ready to go and pitch it. You could just I've seen a lot of people when they make beers and stuff, when they add pumpkin to it, they just, you know, open up the can and just stick it into the boil or whatever. But from my research and from a lot of other brewers that I've watched on YouTube, I find that this is the method to do it. You want to roast it for an hour. It caramelizes it. It brings out some of the flavors. A lot better the flavors than just, you know, pouring it into the can. Now, I've never done it by just pouring it in the can, so we'll have to wait and see. There's no gonna be, of course, there's no starch conversions or anything. So when you make the pumpkin ale and you put it into the boil with the grains and you mash it for an hour, you get some residual sugars out of the pumpkin. So, but that's not what we're looking for here. We're just looking for some little pumpkin flavor. Let's take a temperature reading. Just want to give this a, you know, stir, like my last cider video. You just want to get, you know, incorporate all the sugars and stuff, try to dissolve them a little bit better. And we're sitting right about, coming up on 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to kill the heat. Trying to just really break up this pumpkin as best I can. It's a little bit clumpy now that it's cooked, and obviously this, you know, the water, or the apple juice isn't that hot, so it's not really dissolving like the way it should. You stick this into the boil, man, this really goes, really, pretty much, really dissolves when you have high heat. And that's what it is. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when we get ready to pitch the yeast. Alright, we're back. We got Craig tube on. Hugo here has poured himself a beer. We're ready to get this in, showing the road. He's going to pour that all in. Every last thing, all everything. In the sink. Alright. Now to top up. So I'm shooting for about 2 gallons. So, not too big. Yeah, it's equivalent. You know, I'm sure this is going to be all cloudy as anything, but I don't care. I wanted to try something new, so we'll see. See how it comes out. Bring you guys back to the taste test. Give this a mix. Give this a really good mix. Added some yeast nutrient. I know I didn't show it, but I did add the pumpkin pie spice to it. I'm just going to mix this up real good. Get everything all together. And I think let me see where we're sitting at here. 5 liters. There's the 5 liter mark. We're looking at 5, 6, 7. About 8 liters. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to give this a good mix up, and I'm going to check on the yeast in a few minutes, see if that's ready to go, and we're going to pitch it. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, yeast is ready to go. Smells good. Alright, let's get this in there. All in. Every last drop. We're going to give this a nice little mix. Smells good. Smell the apple juice. Nice good mix. And, oh, would you hear that? Little matey waking up. Must be feeding time. So let me get the lid on this, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, it's been a long week, long night, so we just put that down, put it in the closet. We'll let that ferment for 2 weeks. We'll let you know how it comes out. Hey, experimental brewing. Experimental with the hard cider again. So it's going to be a pumpkin spice hard cider. Hey, I'll drink to that. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Hey, get out there and experiment, guys. That's what it's all about. So, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. 17. Keep your mugs full. And remember, let's set sail.